Making news today, the Arkansas Rep is looking to make a comeback. 2 months after suspending productions, the theater hosted several town hall style events to find ways to open again. Jordan Betts joins us in studio now. And Jordan, what has come out of those meetings?
Well, for many reasons, people in Arkansas are going to be happy about this, but that reason you were talking about is that they could be back in action pretty soon. So for many things, this is back in May, the Rep suspended production due to not having enough money to keep the theater going. They were in the red for about $750,000, laying off 2/3 of their staff and cutting all the shows for this upcoming season. The board chair said as of the 30th of June, the Rep is now current with all of its trade vendors and has secured operations and current staff through August 14th. The nonprofit has received more than $400,000 in donations and 2 grants worth more than $1 million. The Peachtree Apartments used to house actors was sold, and those proceeds will go towards direct. As for what's next, the Rep has put together a committee that's about 60 people that will make a presentation mid-August about their future. In the studio, Jordan Betts, back to you.
All right, Jordan, thanks so much. It sounds like the community is really coming together for this. And this morning, Little Rock police are investigating a shooting that left one man in critical condition. It happened last night at Westwood Apartments on Nadina Circle. Little Rock police were called around 6:30 for a disturbance with a weapon. Police arrested one person.
And now onto a breaking news update. Conway police say the last of 4 suspects in a double murder case pleaded guilty. Hunter Drexler had been charged with first-degree murder in the 2015 deaths of Robert and Patricia Cogdell. Drexler was just 17 when the couple was killed. He's been sentenced to 25 years in prison, plus a 15-year suspended sentence. 3 other people, including the Cogdells' 14-year-old grandson, Justin Staten, have already pleaded guilty in these killings. A woman who called herself out to Hot Springs police on Facebook is now in jail. Police arrested Greta Smithers and her boyfriend Jeffrey Clayton Tuesday. Police posted a surveillance picture asking for help identifying 2 suspects who may have used a stolen credit card. Smithers actually identified herself under the post.
A new regional plan is now in place for the Northwest Arkansas Council. The focus is on attracting more tech talent to the region, developing skills training, and doubling the amount of research funding at the University of Arkansas. Moving forward, the council will work to develop and attract the most talented people in the world to Northwest Arkansas. Arkansas Medical Marijuana Commission formally awards the state's first cultivation licenses. The licenses will go to the original top 5 scores, which were announced in February. Allegations of conflicts of interest and bribery stalled the process for months. Commissioners say they are working to restore public trust and get medical marijuana to patients as soon as possible.
A petition is making the rounds in Little Rock calling for an end to the city's at-large board directors. This comes after Ward 2 Director Irma Hendricks failed to pass such an ordinance with the rest of the board. Right now, the board has 7 members for each of the city's wards, plus 3 at-large members who represent the city, who represent the entire city. Hendricks believes eliminating the citywide positions would create a board that more closely reflects the city's racial makeup. A woman selling her condo in downtown Little Rock didn't expect to see her listing on Craigslist, advertising her condo for rent instead. Jamie Barron has only had her condo on the market for a few days. After receiving a tip, we informed her her condo's listing was being used to scam people. The scammer sends a copy of the fake driver's license and rental application to people interested. The application asks her name, dates of birth, and bank information.
I was thinking, what if somebody just knocks on the door? Who knows how many people he's talking to?
The ad was reported to Craigslist, but at last check, it is still up. The website posts various tips online that may tip you off to a fake ad.
National news now. Several people are recovering after an explosion in Wisconsin. 2 of the injured are firefighters. Take a look at this video. Investigators believe a contractor hit a natural gas line. Right now, 12 gas mains, all within a half-mile radius of the explosion, have been shut down. And take a look at this as well. Pennsylvania investigators are working to find out what caused this fire at a scrapyard. A cloud of smoke could be seen for miles just outside of Philadelphia. Good news, there are no reports of injuries.
All right, the lava continues to flow on Hawaii's Big Island. It's been more than 2 months since the Kilauea volcano erupted. USGS says this lava is overflow from the volcano's fissure number 8. That fissure and Fisher 22 are active. Now here's our dumb criminal story for today. A man is in jail after sending drug-related text messages to a retired sheriff. The sheriff received messages from an unknown number a few days after retirement. He contacted the current authorities where they were set up a buy. The guy was arrested and taken to jail.